All right, guys, let's talk about a URA favorite game, especially for a warm up, and that's pick up sticks. What we're going to do here is we're going to set up two teams. You can also use multiple teams for all whatever you want, but make sure that you set up your respawn points with a whiteboard, a tablet, piece of paper, part of a cardboard box, wherever you got something to write on. When players die, they go to the flag. They'll mark off on your whiteboard that they died. They're going to jump back into the fight. We're going to tally up how many times a team dies, aka how many times the other team gets a kill for an objective later on. This is typically a 30-minute game for us. Sometimes we'll make it an hour. It just depends really on how the game is going and, of course, how many objectives we're working with. Next, we'll set up some goal positions, just like a basketball game or a football game, on the field, and of course, the objective location. Now, the objective, lack of a better word, the sticks. You can use multicolored flags. What we do is we'll take some dowel rods, about 3 foot long, paint one side 6 inches a different color, white, red, or blue. Depending on what color, means how many points that stick is worth. Red is 3 points, blue is 2 points, white is 1 point. What we'll do if we're using dowel rods, we'll turn them upside down so you can't see the paint, put it in a bucket, and that way if you go and get the objective, it's kind of a little bit of a mystery on which color you're grabbing. You'll grab the color, you'll go, oh, this isn't a 3 point. You might want to switch it out. So it's a little bit more time than just a grab and go, right? So that's an option. That's one thing we love to do. So the objectives, if you haven't figured it out, it's pretty simple. Get as many points as possible to your goal position within the time limit. That's it. Your goal position can always be raided by the enemy team. Make sure you protect that. And to throw a little bit more of a curveball at you, what we'll do is we'll get a bunch of multicolored vests, hand them out to the team. Ratio of 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 and 4, whatever you've got. Just think about how many players you got on each team and how many vests you have access to. The players with the vest are what we call the point collectors. The point collectors are the only ones allowed to manipulate the flags, whether it's grabbing it from the objective main location or raiding the enemy goal position. The point collectors are the only ones allowed to grab the objectives. So that's a fun dynamic because the rest of your team has to protect you kind of MVP style as you grab the objectives, move the objectives. And if you're getting tired of being the point collector, you've been pummeled enough, you can always switch out with another player, but it must happen at the spawn point. So if you see an enemy point collector a mile away, nice bright orange, make sure you take them out. Now to win this is pretty simple. Have the most points within the time limit. However, in the event of a tie, the tie goes to the team with the least amount of deaths, aka the team with the most kills. That's why we're recording kills. And then, of course, if one team certainly has an overabundance of points, the other team can feel real good about themselves because maybe they had the most amount of kills. So it's a kind of a double win, everybody kind of win type of scenario. So anyway, guys, that's pick up sticks. Hopefully you have a chance to check it out yourselves. Maybe modify this for a future game that you got at your field. Thanks for watching, guys. More ideas, more game types coming to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and as usual, we'll see you on the field.